Yo, 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 what's up, what's up, what's up? We're gonna do some Turono Talks bullshit here. The homie Mike Stoan, wherever Mike Stoan might be at, summon yourself. Bring yourself to the light. You know what I'm saying? Let us hear you, see you, feel you. Let us touch you, be one with you. You know what I'm saying? In the womb of Mother Nature, in which nothing else ceases to exist, we have Mike Stoan. You know what I'm saying? Mike Stones in the loins of nature, caressing each of us like the like the air that we breathe. You know what I'm saying? Where is Mike Stoan? Bring your stone to the loins of this conversation. Oh, there's Stanley right there. It's about to get real disgusting in this. You know what I'm saying? Just informed me that he just went to try to take a shit and he wasn't able to shit. We call that constipation around here. And I am also a bit constipation at this moment.
What's that?
What's up, my G?
Fucking chilling, bro.
Did you hear me give the people a little bit of a synopsis on your...
A little bit. A little bit.
Yo,
fuck, yo.
Constipation click in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's the corona, man.
Maybe it's the corona, or maybe we're eating too many processed foods, you know. There's only so much plastic to eat. Fuck,
bro.
Yo, bro.
Every little thing I think is corona, man. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm gonna die.
Got me thinking corona is on you. Can you imagine Ja Rule with corona?
That'd be interesting.
You know what I mean? Everyone would just think it's bullshit. They'd be like, oh yeah, okay, another Fire Fest. I could see him do Corona Fest, you know, like Juice Palooza, but it's like with Corona sponsoring it on some like remote island.
Yeah.
Yo, we doing Corona. Yo, where would I be without Corona?
Fuck, man. Shit.
So I went back to school and got my diploma.
Fuck, man.
How you doing, my
G? What's that?
How you been doing, my G?
Fuck, man. This has been some bullshit, man.
Yeah, man. You going fucking insane yet?
Nah, man. That happened last week.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. And then I just, I said, fuck it.
You went
I'm like, can't go back to work, so whatever. Can't do this or whatever. The fuck?
Yeah, man. It's
I gotta just wait until the money runs out.
Yeah, facts. I gotta get out at least once a day just to fucking walk around and breathe air. It's like,
yeah, that's the only thing that's keeping me sane.
That's the only thing keeping you safe.
That and the edibles.
Yo,
yeah.
I can fucking help you out.
Yeah, yo. But I got this in the meantime. Hold on. I don't know if you can see this shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good still.
What is that?
I don't know, chocolate. And fucking, if I took how much did I take the other day? I'm not even gonna eat this today. I took about one, a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah.
I was high for the day. I went to bed. I woke up. I was high. So it was worth the $22.
Oh shit! I'll ask
Not too bad.
Free next time, bro. You don't got to pay nothing.
Yeah. Well, what's that? Oh, the shit from before. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even dove into any of this shit yet, man. Even without fucking Apple. Bro, I came home. I went to bed we ate dinner. I went to bed last night at 7:30. Like, didn't even mean to. We watched the movie.
Yeah.
Woke up at midnight. Everyone else in the house is asleep. It's fucking just dead silent and black. I'm like, well, I'm not getting up right now to work on shit. Like, I guess that ship has sailed. So I just went back.
Yeah.
Morning at 7 to go get groceries. Like 6:30. Came home. Me and wifey got on each other's nerves a little bit. So I laid down and contemplate my life. Like, when you're just like can't do anything about it, and like I couldn't even go outside because you can't go outside and do anything about anything. So I just laid and contemplated like the decisions I've made in life, and the next thing you know, I'm like, wow, I really am a piece of shit.
Nah, bro. You know what's fucked up? Cause I've been talking to people and they're kind of on the same tip where it's like, yo, I just wasted my life or whatever bullshit that's coming to their head. And I'm like, don't let this Corona shit make you fucking think about your life like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what the crazy shit about this is like we're just coming out of like winter, which is like the depression season. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I don't get seasonal depression. It might fuck with my mood a little bit and shit, but I don't really get seasonal. Like, I don't get depression.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, but fucking, like, it's just funny because, like, you're just coming out of, like, you know, seasonal depression time, and now everyone's forced to stay inside.
Yeah. And people are depressed. I went to the grocery store the other day and everyone just seemed depressed.
Yo, do you think there's like 13-year-old kids out right now, like defying their parents' like wishes and playing outside, like to meet up and smoke weed and just bumping K Money? Come outside.
They're probably doing that.
Yeah, come outside, fam.
They're probably doing that.
Yo,
I don't know how parents are gonna keep their kids indoors. I mean, you can't hit them nowadays. So
in your time, you can keep a kid inside.
Yeah, unless they're scared shitless of what's going on. I was out today and some guy was buying some shit and he was scared as shit.
Really?
He was scared to give his money to the cashier. He was just shook, head to toe shook. And I'm just like, okay, he got you.
No way to live. I seen someone the one day, and this wasn't like this. This was like a week and a half ago. He went and bought it, and he just let them keep the change. It was like a buck and a half. He like bought like a coffee or some shit, and they like go to like put up a change. He's like, no, it's okay. I'm like, damn. I was about to push him out of the way and be like, I'll take it. People out here pussy, bro.
I don't even know, man. I don't even think fuck.
Yo, do you know what's wild? I was saying this to Status when we went live the other for an interview.
Yeah.
I was outside doing the interview, right? And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm outside. People always talking about how they outside, but ain't nobody outside. You know, I panned the camera and there was nobody outside.
Yeah.
And I'm like, motherfuckers will talk about being outside on the wrong man's block, ducking bullets and strays and all this shit. But as soon as a virus that'll get you sick for 2 weeks come in existence, boys ain't outside.
Yeah, because if they do get sick, they won't be outside for 2 weeks. This shit's fucked up.
It's wild.
This shit's fucked up.
I never seen something like this, man. I never seen people get so fucking worked up. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? Obviously, you know, people have reasons why they don't want to go outside and shit. But all I'm saying is if I'm like, if I'm making fun of the next man for not being outside, because I'm outside, where you're not supposed to be outside, then ain't nobody to be inside. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm more scared of a bullet than Corona, all right? I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
I get it, but it has repercussions, right? Like, so it's like, we're going to have to see how it goes and how these assholes are going to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be stuck in the crib and not making money for months on end.
Yeah, we'll see that. Yeah, it fucking sucks, man, for, like, you know, people like yourself, like DJs and shit, because you guys, this is your bread and butter, like, you know what I mean?
But not even us, it's like a bunch of people.
Well, mad people, mad artists.
Yeah, mad people regardless.
Who got laid off and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what, though? There's, like, a difference in a sense, and this is what I'll say.
Yeah.
For people who are getting laid off, who work regular jobs and shit, you know what I mean, and can't really afford it, well, you know what? You can't do fuck all about it, but do you know what you can take this time as? Your fucking God-given opportunity to work on your fucking hustle or work on your and try to make it work one last time, you know, before you really, you know what I mean? Do you know how
but that's if they even have, that's even if they have one, because not a lot of people do.
Well, that's the problem. Yeah. A lot of people don't even have hobbies or nothing, which, like, you know, kill yourself if you don't have a hobby, bro. Like, you gotta,
and that's why
you gotta have something that you're passionate about aside from
but even people that were passionate about basketball or any type of sports, that's been taken away from them. So it's like, it's fucked.
Ouch.
But
yeah,
it's fucked.
Yo, that's rough. Imagine.
I don't even care about basketball like that, but I understand.
Yeah.
I understand now. Now you can't even watch a game.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. But for creatives, at least, for creatives. let's put it in that box. You know,
Yeah.
I apologize to anybody else that may have been offended by my previous comment who is not into any sort of arts.
Yeah.
And creation. But anyone, you know what I mean? Like all these rappers, you know, all the rappers you see chirping online, like, yeah, they act like they're like so dope, but they like been rapping 10 years and haven't even put an
A
album.
lot of them,
They got like
a lot of rap. What I've noticed, a lot of people that do music right now, or we're doing music, or we're talking before all of this, they're not really saying much right now.
Yeah.
And not in a disrespectful way. It's just like, I'm not saying you need to drop a project right now. Do it if you want.
You should be working.
But it's like, yeah, basically that's what it should come down to.
Well, because that's the thing. We got this, like, what we all complain about all the time is that we're too busy. We always got shit going on, this, that. You know what I mean? I don't make beats like I used to. I don't write like I used to. I don't do this.
Yeah.
Like I don't have the time. Well, motherfucker, you got ample amounts of time right now to do whatever the fuck it is. And you got not only the time to work on your craft, work on making art, work on whatever, but you got the time to do the bullshit, behind the scenes shit that nobody likes doing, sending out emails, networking, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You got time to do all that shit right now. So I don't want to hear none excuses. When this fucking comes, like, yo, if you're a rapper and you ain't put an album out, if you've been rapping anywhere from 10 to 4 years and you don't have a full-length project, after this virus, if one does not drop within 2 months, I don't want to hear from you ever. Like, just stop commenting on shit like you are part of the scene, because you are not. That's simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just got a God-given month and a half to you to fucking grind on your shit. And if you're sitting there playing PS4 all day, I do not have any sympathy for why you have no.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Some people might just be depressed too, man, or they got other
music when you're depressed, man.
Other priorities when it comes to family and shit. So it really depends on your situation.
You know how many times in my past I've fucked my life up and fucked up relationships that mattered, with whether it be friends or girlfriends or just even my parents, or just got myself in shit just to live through something to express in my art, or like purposely made myself depressed for like 3 months, like did some dumb shit to get myself purposely depressed, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm depressed. I'm like, this fucking sucks. But you use it to make music. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you can't make music if you don't got nothing to talk about, you know? So I'm not taking the depressed excuse.
Yeah. I don't know if people are going to be too depressed to make music or depressed enough to make music.
Do you think maybe a new genre will emerge from this?
Yeah, I'm hoping something that's going to be a spark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new emo.
We're so fucked right now.
Yeah, this is wild.
Yo, I'm like, I don't know, man. Even if we're good in Canada, if Canada's not that bad, we got to see what's going to happen in America. Because that affects our fucking pockets too, right?
Yeah, no, that's a fact, man. That's a fact. And our money is not like... Yo, you dare me to eat some of this?
Yeah, why not?
All right. You gonna do some chocolate, bro? Nah,
man, I'm gonna take a break. Because every time I had that, I felt like my heart was racing and the corona was getting at me. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna die eating chocolates right now.
That's a fact. I ate 5-hour energy like an hour ago, so I think I can buffer a little bit of this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flight 9 Medibles as well too. Follow them on Instagram. Get your nugs. These things are fucking delicious. They look like weed and taste like peanut butter and pussy. Yo, you think that would be a fly chocolate bar flavor? Peanut butter and pussy?
I don't know.
You top that at least once just to see how it tasted.
Yeah.
What if they had a little bati?
What?
Got the wrap chips with like Migos on them and stuff. What if they did the chocolate bar? Little bati.
I can't believe his name translates into that. Still gotta find that clip.
Yo, yeah, I wish I could find that, man. There's so many episodes that never got like fully edited, and I should be do that, but it's such like, because the audio files, like, oh my god, man, the headache. It's like trying to locate shit and sync them up and shit. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like,
yeah, man.
I got the private name, private number episode edited though. I don't know if you've seen I put that up.
No, I didn't see it yet.
No, I had it.
New joint.
Say
His
what?
new joint with Jelly is pretty dope.
Yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
Yeah.
Jelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
I
feeling
think you should do a remix or something
it. Yeah.
eventually down the line with other rappers and shit.
Yeah, true, right? With me.
Yeah, why not?
With me, myself, Mal.
Fuck, yo.
3 different
It's
personalities.
weird. It's like, what time is it? Like 10 o'clock Saturday night, and I'm fucking at the house. I'm like, this is weird, man.
I know, it is. I'm sitting here drinking water out of a fucking stein as if it's like liquor or beer. Like, just imagining.
Yeah, I'm barely even drinking either.
It's been like
Just
a
don't feel like.
detox for me, man. It's actually probably been pretty fucking good for me.
Yeah.
But
Maybe that's why we got to do this. I don't know.
yeah, you should go live with an alien. Yo, Eddie, this is an alien right here. If you don't know Mike Stoan, you're Earthling, fam.
Yeah, you can barely see me. That's how much of an alien I am.
Bro, what about, do you see the chick that fucking, those idiots that were licking toilet seats? Like,
Oh, yeah.
challenge, the chick tested positive with coronavirus.
Yeah, and another dude, too. I'm just like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Funnier if they didn't get corona, but they ended up with, like, HIV.
Oh, fuck. But, at least they have a better chance of living with HIV than they do with coronavirus.
No.
Like, yeah. They, put it like this. Corona, you can recover from it, but if you don't recover from it, you're going to die. HIV ain't going to kill you like that. It's a progress over a period of time. And if you have the right medicine, you can live a long time with HIV.
That's true.
Yeah. People are dying within like 5 days to a week or 2 weeks with coronavirus.
Tell me if this is a bar. I'm positive she's hopping on the Johnson, and that ain't magic.
Obviously. It's a bar. Some people might have to think about what you just said, but I got it.
Positive hopping on the Johnson, and I ain't magic. I just got that one.
Did people give you shit for the Kobe line yet?
Say what?
Did people give you shit for the Kobe line yet?
Nah, man, people slept on that. I'm kind of surprised.
Oh, shit.
Have it behind
that was,
bitch. I thought
yeah.
that one up, but it was like one of my least successful behind bars. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I find when I put people on them, you would think like more people would watch them because like, oh, this dude's on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, that's not the case. Anytime I've had anybody on them, they perform worse than the ones that I do by myself. So
yeah,
I might just kind of keep doing them by myself for a little bit,
Yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day.
It's weird, man.
I'm just kicked. There's a lot of plans that were supposed to happen, and everything's either put on hold or can't happen no more, man.
Yeah, man.
Fucked up, man.
It is fucked, bro. Like, that's why I started doing the fucking interviews, like, on the Breaking Wreckords Instagram, right? Just to kind of, just keep content moving, at the same time. Already backed up a month with interviews, basically, for the radio show. We got Yo-Yo was on tonight. We got fucking Kid next week. Then we got Rex, and we got Al Gaunt from JMO Gang.
Yeah.
Supposed to do Terminology Monday, and I'm supposed to do what's his name? Geechee from the fucking group, man. Camp Low.
Oh, I don't know his name again, but yeah.
Geechee, is that his name? I shouldn't even be.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his name is.
But yeah, I'm supposed to be doing him some point too. So just got so many interviews, but I'm like, yo, we gotta keep content moving. So I want to interview, I'm like, fuck it, let's just start interviewing people on IG Live,
Yeah.
Still, and it just kind of keeps the content moving. Every artist I've talked to is dealing with that issue, man. Like every single one of them, they've all had plans. Now they have no plans, and like unless they already had content stacked up ready to release, no one's really ready for this. A lot of dudes can't even go because their studio's not at the crib, like myself.
Yeah.
I had studio sessions planned, I had videos booked, and like all this shit's just on the back burner now.
Like,
can't really do anything. I can't execute.
Yeah. It's fucked up, man. I'm just like, fuck. It's like, is the year a write-off? Can the year end already? Is it gonna get worse?
So, be honest, yeah, like you're right, man. Like 20, like I've seen people posting like earlier, like, yo, 2020 can just die already. This year's so trash and all this shit. And I'm like, honestly, I'm like, 2020 ain't been that bad. And after this shit, man, I'm like, yeah, bun 2020, fam. This shit's whack. This shit is big. Like,
Yeah, man.
what has really been dope in 2020?
Like, I understand if we had a war and it was like on our soil and we had to be in bunkers and shit,
Yeah,
we had no choice, then yeah, I get it. But this,
right.
I can't even just, okay, say we got laid off or whatever. If I wanted to go jump on a plane to go wherever, I can't even do that.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking point?
Yeah. Like a vacation that's not a vacation.
Yeah.
It's perfect for creatives, but for anyone else, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm not bored. I got projects on top of projects to finish.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I got time.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking yeah, I got ample amounts of shit to do. Like the work is not running out anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd just be sitting on my ass some days for half the day just because I don't feel like working on shit. You know what I mean?
Or you're bummed out because of the situation,
Well, it's not even bummed out. It's like, I'm constantly on the go. If I'm working, doing media, podcast night, trying to slide in the studio, write a verse, make a beat, whatever. It's like, regret. It's nice to actually have time to work on my shit and have time to kind of sit around and do fuck all. It's like, I can't sit around and do fuck all.
Yeah, I couldn't either, man.
Yeah.
I was always on the go,
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Like, as much as like, I like being on the go and constantly working because it keeps me motivated. It's all right kind of having time to just fuck around and watch Netflix and fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, man. We'll see how it goes, but anything these motherfuckers are saying right now doesn't even matter, man, because I can see this going on for another month or two, or even longer. And if it does, I'm going to be like, fuck.
That's what they're predicting, man. They're predicting it's going to be a while still.
Because I'm in communication with a few friends in Spain and in China, especially Spain right now. Like, they're on total lockdown.
Word, eh? Like, leave your crib type of shit?
Yeah, you got to get a note to say where you're going and shit like that from the army. Not from the army, but you got to show them.
Bro, how fucking whack is life if you need a fucking letter to leave your house?
Yeah.
That is the most trash thing I've ever heard. I'd just kill myself.
Yeah. And if they don't control it anytime soon here, we're going to be going through the same situation.
Man, that is nonsense. Yo, you hear that divorce rates have gone up 50% since this?
Fuck, hasn't it already been 50%?
Divorce rates are at 100%. Everybody's
getting it. Man.
You don't even
I can it's but what are they gonna go? What court are they gonna go to? What's that? What court are they gonna go to at this moment?
I don't know, but
gonna do it online and shit?
I'm not even sure, but my girl was telling me that the Virgin Radio and someone else reported it, but that a few different divorce lawyers have like reported that their earnings and their business have been up by 50% since this.
Wow. Well, congratulations to them. Well, give us some money, man. Fucking, like trickle that down. We'll make a soundtrack for you guys.
Yo, but man, how whack has 2020 been? Like, virus aside, Kobe Bryant passing aside, you know how whack it's been? We got an album we waited for damn near 10 plus years, and it was a hot bag of fucking flaming shit. And one of the greatest rappers of all time on every damn near song, and that album was absolute garbage.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's garbage. I think it's more selective listening.
You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I love politically driven music, consciously driven music, even driven music. NOI driven music. I love any of that shit.
Yeah.
Message and a meaning. But for one, that's cool. Like, you can put that out, but make that your second album, fam. I'm not, like, bro, when Papoose took 15 years to drop an album, when he dropped that album, it was at least dope.
Yeah.
It wasn't as great as I expected, but it was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some premiere production on there. There was some, you know what I mean? Like, just some fire beats, killed all the tracks. Like, I was like, okay, cool. You know, I ain't mad at it. But, bro, I'm not waiting. Like, do you know how upset I would have been if fucking Papoose dropped an NOI album with no drums on it and fucking, like, spoken word poems over it? Like Jay Electronica, you are a barsmith. You know what I mean? Fuck your political message. Do that on the second album. Like, you don't, like, I didn't wait 15 years for that shit. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
Don't get me.
I just think lyrically on the album he failed.
It's so
where
swag.
he didn't put in Jay Electronica. He didn't put in the effort lyrically.
No, that's what
yeah.
Even if they would have rapped over those half-ass, if you even want to call them beats, they're more just like literal loops of songs. Like,
yeah.
It's like if Madlib was being lazy and didn't want to work with you and produce your album, that's what he would give you.
Yeah.
That's like lazy Madlib shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lazy Madlib would be better than that shit. Like,
yeah.
It's just fucking trash, man. Like, and like I get, and you know, Jay-Z had some dope verses on it. I felt they were delivered poorly because the beats are so lackluster. But
yeah,
good. Jay Electronica, very boring, monotone, sounds pretty damn well the same over the whole fucking album.
Yeah.
Like, so awkward, no cohesiveness to them, no drums, no fucking, you know, there's drums from the samples, but there's like, you know what, it's just like, just sound like you literally took a bunch of songs, looped them, and just fucking rapped on them. It was like, you know, like my attempt of making a beat when I was 15 on fucking GarageBand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm like, man, like, no, I didn't wait 15 years for that. You know what I mean? Like, the content isn't even what I'm mad at, but I feel like they both underperformed as artists. You know, like Jay-Z's lyrics were dope on it, but he performed.
Yeah, I'm just surprised it went past go.
Yeah.
Like, no one listened to this and said, okay, you know what, maybe this ain't it. Like, you guys gave this a green light?
I don't get it. Like, I get, like, see that, and this is why I don't like it, because me, it was a sad attempt of trying to make something artsy that was lazy. It's what it has been the last 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Attempt being lazy and pass off his art, and his art, and I don't subscribe to that. Art is like, you know, if Kanye wants to be artistic, he could do songs like Graduation was artistic. You know what I mean? Move Forward, 808s and Heartbreaks was artistic.
Yeah.
Move Forward, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that is artistic. You know what I mean? And the roughness of some of the vocals on some of the songs or stuff where you can tell it's done purposely because everything's still produced well.
Yeah.
That's great. You know what I mean? This was not that. This was lazy, pure sheer fucking laziness, in my opinion. Slapping like a fucking spoken word poem passed off to be art when it was just fucking trash.
It's whatever. The second time I heard it, I liked it a little better.
Yeah. But
again, the production was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I have to maybe hear it a few more times, but I'll probably I heard there's a Jay-Z version where somebody just used Jay-Z's parts.
No way.
Yeah, I heard something like that.
That's probably lit, to be honest with you. Well,
yeah.
I don't know about lit, but
what it is.
Yeah, man. I just,
there's other shit that came out of that was dope. So
the thing is, like, that, I don't know, man. There's so many things to say about this little fucking project, but it's like, honestly, it's like, you know, to come out for Jay-Z, like, you would think the stakes would be high for Jay-Z, because out of the
Yeah.
last projects he's ever done, only one of them has ever really been revered greatly. The other one was fucking tossed in dumpster juice. And Best of Both
Yeah.
with R. Kelly is better than this fucking album with Jay-Z.
Yeah, way better.
Way
better than
way better. That's what I'm saying. And that's like, you know, on close to the bottom of Hove's list of albums, you know.
Yeah.
Listened to it the other day because I was like, I gotta make a comparison here. And man, fucking Best of Both Worlds slaps way more than this shit did.
Yeah.
I get it, you know. If this would have been his second album, I wouldn't be mad at it. You know, like even Kendrick, you know, had to put out Good Kid before he hit you with Pimp a Butterfly, and like, you know, like, and the other different thing would be like, you know, if Jay Electronica came out as that kind of rapper initially, like just, you know, he's always talked about NOI shit and stuff, but like he came out as like a, you know what I mean, like Just Blaze production, spitting fire, you know, so people put category, like you got to live up to what the people, like people have loyally been following you and liking you for 10 years, waiting for you, and then you just switch it on them and give them this shit. You just stayed the anonymous rapper who never dropped a project. You know what I mean? You know,
it is what it is. Can't contemplate on Jay right now because he just made himself irrelevant.
Ouch.
No, he just did, right? And I don't know what happened with him and Rosenberg and him and Budden in terms of following up and having that conversation. But he needs them more than they need him right now.
That's a fact. And seeing, yo, now that you say that, that's the thing that bothers me about fucking Jay Electricity, bro. Is like, all right, look. You want to, like those tweets he was sending out were fucking pissing me off. Because I'm like, all right, bro, look. We are the people who just sat here and waited 10 fucking years for that piece of shit. So don't come out here acting like because you're married to a fucking Rothschild that you're above and beyond all media and everything. Talking to Joe Budden, talking about like, your shits was trash. You had one hit song. Yeah, like, bruh, shut up. At least he put out a career of 10 albums. Like the dude who sat at the back of the fucking class and just laughed at everyone the whole time and didn't do a fucking thing has no right to fucking, you know what I mean? Act like his essay was the shit when it fucking underperforms. Like, y'all just didn't understand my essay. Like, no, fam, you just didn't understand what the fuck was going on around you this whole time. You know what I mean? That's what
is he still?
You know, it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, don't be coming out for people because they don't like your shit. Like, maybe you should be a little more in tune to what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
Like,
it's what it is. But then Jay should have told them, or anyone that works for Rock Nation should have spoke up. Like that should, when that came to the marketing department, what would they say?
I don't know. Like, it just seemed like it was horribly executed on all levels. Like from the production to the recording, the mixing and mastering, the rollout, the release, the album artwork, all the way up to fucking how he's handled it post. Like, you know what I mean? The few people, you know, who got platforms who took issue with it, you're sitting trying to clap back and forth with. Go sit down with these motherfuckers. Like, what are you talking about, man? You know what I mean? They're not the only ones who thought it was trash, and they're just giving you their opinion. You know, all these people ride Jay-Z's nuts. So, you know, it probably took a lot for them to actually come out and be like, this didn't fit. You know what I mean?
Just because Jay's on there, you should have got more props for it, and you didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's on Jay's nuts. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to piss off Jay-Z. You know, it's like well-known, you know, media or just well-known industry, like standard shit. Like, you don't want to piss off Hove. You know what I mean? Same reason why dudes like D-Haven and fucking Choke No Joke have a hard time getting fucking on a lot of these platforms and interviews and shit because they piss off Hove and other people don't want to subscribe to it, even though they got stories to tell. So for you to have a whole album with this dude and these people to actually speak out, that goes to show that maybe your shit just wasn't it.
Yeah, straight up. But I wonder who exactly was executive producing the album and I don't know. I guess Jay was. I don't know.
I don't know,
I'm not
man.
reading the credits right now. I don't care. I mean, I'll still listen to the album, but it's not even like he was dropping gems on there or saying shit that was new.
No, that's the other thing too. Like, I love socially driven, consciously driven, anything that has a message or a meaning. You know what I mean? I'll listen to pro black music all day. Public Enemy is one of my favorite
Yeah,
fucking groups. You know what I mean? I love Brand Nubian. You know what I mean? I love Rakim Allah, one of my favorite
yeah,
fucking rappers. You know what I mean? I can listen to motherfuckers talk the knowledge all day. I can hear
yeah,
Wu-Tang talk, what's up, God, all that shit, talking about 360 degrees in a
yeah,
cipher and all this shit all day. That shit is cool to me. I like that. But don't just give me a fucking album where you're not dropping any gems. You're just literally repeating NOI rhetoric boringly over no
yeah,
drums. I'm sorry. Like, it was boring. You know what I mean? You could have been talking to, you could have been talking about fucking hoes and doing cocaine. And if you delivered it like that, it still would have been boring. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it just
exactly.
wasn't done well.
Yeah, it was just like he was just talking. It
And
was
like,
just like,
not
okay,
even cleverly, you know, like there's like,
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'll still listen to it a few more times, you know, because sometimes I find stuff does have to grow on me. But, you know, I gave it a couple listens, and I'm like, and just I'm not getting it. Like,
yeah,
and when I seen the consensus was the same amongst other people who really like rap music and hip hop, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't just bugging and like looking at
yeah,
it the wrong way. It kind of proved my point right. I'm like, man, like this just ain't it. Like.
yeah. It happens. Not everybody's gonna have that, right? So just gotta let it be.
It's true, man. You know, like I said, I don't hate, like, if this was your second album, I'm more than cool with that. You know, get your message out, do your shit, you know. But,
Yeah,
you know, or if you're a brand new act, if you would have dropped this album as soon as you dropped it, like not long after Exhibit A, okay, maybe it would have been Cannabis Effect. Like, this is the crazy shit to me. We're going to let Jay Electricity get away with this shit. But we roasted Cannabis for dropping an album that's way doper than that album.
yeah,
In what, a fucking fifth of the time? Cannabis had an album out after his buzz, what, 2-3 years tops? That album slapped
yeah,
way harder than this shit did.
yeah. That album was sick, but those were very competitive times back then too.
That's true too. You couldn't just
The
slap
intensity was,
fucking,
yeah,
you couldn't slap the sticker of quote unquote art on a piece of shit and pass it off.
yeah.
I don't want that
I
jail.
blame Jay for that, man. Jay could have easily told him what's popping, you know?
They should have at least called the album like JJ Fish or something. You should have played off the two J's somehow. You know what I mean?
Or JJ Fad?
Yeah. That's who I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. Ain't nobody outside, fam.
Yeah. You're almost like 6ix9ine on the block.
I'm outside.
Straight up.
I don't see no one, fam. We outside. Yo, this shit's wild, bro. But yo, fucking, what else have we had, bro? Like, what else has fucking came out in the midst of this nonsense? Because you know what the other shitty part is about quarantine? It makes a slow fucking news into a second slow news, into a third. It's like the only news I've seen is corona related. Like, fucking basketball player gets corona. This guy gets corona.
Scarface and Slim Thug have it.
Yo, no, that sucks though. Scarface is a bit older. Like, I would something bad happened to Scarface. He's one of my heroes.
Yeah.
And he was running for like mayor or governor or some shit, wasn't he?
Yeah, something like that. Just a while ago.
No, man. Yo, I hope everything goes. Like, I hope Scarface gets healthy, bro. We can't lose Scarface, bro.
Yeah.
We can't.
It's what it is. Hopefully he'll get through, you know?
Yeah, man. See, Scarface, that's a rapper right there, bro. You know, consistently, his whole career, his albums have not only been dope, but they've actually gotten better.
Yeah.
Far and few between artists are like him, man. Black Thought is another one of those dudes where, like, he gets better his whole career. You know what I mean? R.A. Young Rugged Man is another one. gets better his whole career. You know,
Yeah.
there's many artists like that, like who consistently throughout their career actually get better.
Yeah, I guess, you know, those guys actually they give a fuck about their art.
Yeah, and it works for them.
Yeah. I'm not saying Jay doesn't, but Jay is in a total different position than any of those guys ever were in.
Yeah. Well, no, see with Jay, like, Jay Electricity is different, but Jay-Z,
Yeah.
like, he lyrically hasn't got better since, like, what, Black Album,
Yeah.
realistically? But his albums have all still been good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's still lyrical and he's still dope. He just finds different ways to finesse and sway. He updates his style, you know, so he keeps,
Yeah.
he has a way of, like, keeping with the times, even if he's not with the times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
444 was nothing to do with, like, you know, like content-wise, yeah, it was relevant, but like as far as like the beats and the cadences and stuff, like there was not really a relevant thing about that album. But
Yeah.
it was a good album, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like, though he might not be lyrically stepping his tier up, you know, he's still an artist who consistently puts out good music.
Yeah.
That's the problem, man. Like, look at Nas. No disrespect to Nas, one of my favorite artists, but like, you know, Lost
Yeah.
2 and that Nasir project, like, they weren't it. They weren't as bad
Yeah.
as people say they are. I think they're both still like, you know, they both have some cuts on them, but
Yeah.
that's not what I'm going to reach for. Like 444, I'll reach for. You know what I mean? Like I'll pop that in. I'll listen to 444 over something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. A lot of artists don't stay consistently dropping good music, but very few consistently get better throughout their career, their 20+ year careers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Scarface is one of them, man. He every album, like he finds a way to step his game up continuously.
Yeah. Scarface is out with it.
I don't know if anything will ever beat The Fix, just because that album is so amazing. But no, that's a time frame thing too, you know. Like if you know, so you might think Ghetto Boys albums are better because they just represent the time, but like they're all good though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not fixated on that time shit.
Yeah.
It's either dope or it's not.
Facts.
Because half the shit that people are sampling or taking is from 20 years ago anyways.
Yeah.
Right now. So or 10 years ago or whatever. They're recycling so much old shit now. And anything that's new really doesn't have a sound to it.
Well, do you know that's the funniest shit about the age gap in hip hop and motherfuckers talking like, yo, you old and shit like this. Half these cats are sampling the same dudes they're calling old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Tory Lanez is a great example. Like Tory, you just dropped Chick 5. You literally just sampled 20, what? How big is a mixtape? 20 songs or so? You literally have a project of 20 songs sampling the same category and group of people that you're calling old.
Yeah.
Like, fam, relax.
Yeah, yeah.
If I was one of those dudes and he did that, I'd be like, yeah, you can sample my joint. I'll hop on it, but you have to retract all your statements so that you've ever made fun of older musicians.
Yeah.
And
most of the cats,
you can use my shit. You don't even got to pay me, but you got to humble yourself and retract your statements to the public.
Yeah. But it's crazy that there's more cats that are between the ages of 40 and 60 that are still doing shows, or not relevant, but relevant in what they're doing, versus anyone between the ages of 20 and 30 or 30 and 40.
That's a fact, man, because even before the internet really popped off, like even the early 2000s and shit, it still became a microwave era of music. Like, you know, once you, like, and no disrespect to the South, but once you start getting in all the fucking ringtone style rap shit from the South, like, you know, the fucking Laffy Taffies and the Dougies and all this shit, it's like, it became a microwave era again. And, you know,
and where are any of those artists?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these cats, you know, some of them, like Gucci Mane and anyone who's down with him, you know, have sustained a cult following, which has now put, like, at the forefront of rap to this day. Because they're pursuing, you know, dudes like Tech Nine and shit. He's not from the South, but you know what I mean? But, like, a lot of people, like, you know, have pursued, like, the people who have kept pushing and maintained a core audience and following are kind of spearheading shit as legends nowadays. But a lot of these dudes, since like 2006 forward, you know, where's Jaquan? You had 2 huge hits. And you weren't even that, like, Jaquan wasn't even that bad compared to a lot of these rappers.
Yeah.
Jaquan was alright.
Yeah. I saw there's something on BET. There's something on BET about him.
I watched that. But even like the other one I seen one on was Murphy Lee from the St. Lunatics, you know? Like, should have no excuses not to have careers right now. You know what I mean? Even G-Unit, like Lloyd Banks and shit, like there's no excuse that for you to be on that underground pedestal level that you are, you know. But that's not even who this is aimed at. This is more aimed at the people who came and went, you know, because these have all still maintained careers, but you know, I just feel like they could have done things differently. But there's so many artists who came in that last wave, like before BET and Much Music turned to reality shows pretty much damn well. There was a good 3 to 5 years of waves of music, of tons of artists who, it's like, where are you now? And it's the same thing happening each year with these fucking XXL mags and all these artists that are popping and shit. The exact same thing continues to happen. These cats come out and they blow up with 1 million followers, all this shit. And next thing you know, after a year or 2, record sales are down and they kind of fizzle out and disappear. It's like,
and then people are mad at guys who are older than them that are still doing shit.
And they're grinding. It's like,
it makes no sense, man.
If a 60-year-old man is pulling off more successful tours than you are, that's no reason to be mad at him. That's a reason to be mad at yourself. And you should try to learn from that man to see how you can be doing the same thing in your old age. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, man. Because I just seen a bunch of birthdays pop up. And I'm like, wow, this person's 47, 48, 49. Mariah Carey's 50.
I'm
like, Mariah Carey's 50.
That's wild.
So 20 years from now, who's going to be 50 out of that generation? Maybe Drake, of course, etc. But it's far and few.
It's wild.
Far and few.
It is. It's far and few. And that's even a thing, too, with a lot of, like, you know, there's no disrespect to, like, you know, what, like, Migos and, like, Future and shit do, you know, because they're music hits. And there's a lot of people that love it, and it does what it's supposed to do. But when your catalog is based on that kind of shit, where is the longevity of your career? Because you can't really be jumping around at 60 years old, like, talking about popping mollies and Percocets and trying to and have mass amounts of energy when you have bad knees and shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's no future to that shit. There is, but there's not, like, you know, that's why I at least respect Offset with his solo album, you know, kind of like one a little more personal and shit, because it's like, you're building a foundation for your future. You know what I mean? No pun intended, future. But, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just that I just don't see, like, you know, I get the clout points, I get all that shit, you know, trying to get instant gratification, all this shit, that's cool. But you got to lay down groundwork for your future at the same time, too. You know what I mean? There's no substance to the music. You can't turn up forever, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up.
Even the rock stars who are best known for just fucking, you know, Keith Richards and shit, like, they're not still doing drugs, doing Rolling Stones music, but at least they can perform that music without being high on drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Without jumping around and shit. Like, they can still go up there and perform because they're musicians. You know what I mean? And there's definitely stuff to the music, and it's music. You know what I mean? You can't have a turn-up party at fucking 65 years old, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you can try. You can try.
Gotta look hella nasty. Gotta look hella nasty. You shitting in your Depends and shit trying to fuck